Hi everyone, this is Hayden Master Hayden again, coming to you guys with a quick reading on Chris Brown and Karrueche Tran. Um, I know last weekend, July 4th weekend, a lot of people were seeing them together, coming out to party and maybe having fun. But as I say, with these two lovebirds, and I mean, I like them to, they always look good together. As I say, two of them suit each other, energy wise and everything. But as I say, there are two Tauruses. He's a Taurus, she's a Taurus. So they're gonna have strong personalities and they're gonna be stubborn because Taurus people very stubborn, set in the ways, and some of them doesn't want to change, for certain things. So definitely as I say, I mean I like them. They look good together and everything. But a lot of people might want to know that if they're gonna get back together. What I'm seeing is like to me like they was testing the waters. These young folks now, they might be testing things. They don't want to come out and say they're dating because if anything blow up, they don't want to look crazy in the streets. So it's like both of them like each other. I don't care what nobody say. Chris and Karrueche, both of them they have love for each other. You know what I'm saying? They have something there. Something that doesn't matter who. Come into the life, when I look at them from reading them, they have something for each other. And as I say, they understand. She understand him. He understand her. When you look at Karrueche, ex-boyfriend Victor Cruz, he was a Scorpio, and she's a earth sign. I mean, two of them. I now see why Victor Cruz and Karrueche. They were together that long because they were a good match now, long term now. But you can tell that Victor, as a Scorpio, if you notice something with Scorpio men, and I always tell you guys, a lot of Scorpio men doesn't like to settle down. You see that with P. Diddy, you see that with guys like Future, you see that with Drake. Any Scorpio man in the industry, most of the time Scorpio men, especially who in the entertainment, they're not going to settle down. You know what I'm saying? So they have certain traits in them. Pay attention. You look at Drake, you look at Victor Cruz, all of them, and you can tell that Karrueche, you can tell like she was tired. You can tell certain things went on in that relationship, and she wasn't settling for that no more, and she decided to call it quit because I don't know how long she and Victor Cruz was dating at back then. She might realize, I wasted all this time, and this time is something we can't get back. But now back to Chris now and Karrueche. As I say, I love the energy. I wish that they could get back together, but as I say, and I say that to my blog, you guys could click on my latest blog. I'm listening to this, the July blog come out, you see all my latest predictions. And as I say, both of them will get along, but as I say, long term, I see that they will always end up in problems now. Because I see with Chris, and I always say this and I stand by this, as I say, I don't make up stuff. It have certain things that I see that go on with Chris spiritually. He needs to take care of himself. As I say, I don't beg and ask anybody to come to me. I don't want, I just put it out there, just reading. This is entertainment. But as I told you guys, long time, I stand by this. If you go down to previous video, men in the entertainment industry who are spiritually cancer. As I told you this back, when you look at Rihanna and Chris Brown, when you look at them, two of them were a perfect match. As I say, Rihanna Pisces, he's an earth sign, so water runs over earth. They really was compatible. You look at Victor Cruz, you look at Karrueche, they were a good match. But as I say, Victor Cruz, when you look at him, he in a whole different game. So you look at Chris Brown and Rihanna, as I say, long term they would have been a good match, but I say spiritually a lot of people try to break them up. That is why I end up in that fight, end up in that situation, and I stand by that. I say that because I say these things goes on a lot of time. Some of these young girls, some of these young women now, they like to run by different spiritual people to break up somebody who they want. So that is what happened. That is why I end up in that fight, and I'm not making up any excuse for Chris Brown. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying what is happening that I see spiritually, and I stand by that. You guys, I always tell you that you guys, not everything is witchcraft, but when I see witchcraft, I call it out for what it is. But that is what happened to him. The mashup he and Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was in that rage fighting. You see that happen to also to you guys remember Chad Ochocinco when he beat up Evelyn from basketball wise, that's a similar situation. Chad, when you look at Chad Ochocinco, he's not really an abusive dude to say to like a man to be beating women. So a lot of people in the entertainment industry just be doing witchcraft to break up certain relationship, jealousy. Sometimes to the ex girlfriend was mad, maybe didn't like when Chad they move on to get married. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So that's how it is go down. It happens in regular people's lives. I have a lot of clients. It happens to regular people, husband and wife. People mash up a marriage. Sometimes people mash up. They're jealous because some people get together. It goes on in the entertainment industry more than you guys think, and you guys just be looking at it and laughing and think no. A lot of people be throwing stuff. I've been bringing these things to you guys' attention. It happened to Chris Brown and Rihanna. That's what already happened. That's why he ended up going that rage. And I'm not making any excuses for him. No man have no right to hit any woman. But when you look at Chris Brown and Rihanna, they are a better match long term than if it was Chris Brown and Karrueche. As I say, two Tauruses, they will always run into problems because they have too strong personality and they'll be too stubborn people living under the same roof. So long term, no. But short term, yes, they'll be good, but they look cute together and stuff like that. Now check this out now. When you look at Rihanna boyfriend ASAP Rocky, I believe ASAP Rocky might be a Libra. I think. I'm not sure. I think so. Or fine. And this. Yeah, he's a Libra. ASAP Rocky and Karrueche would have been a good match. You understand what I'm saying? Long term now. You understand what I'm saying now? Compared to he and Rihanna, as I said, I mean he's a Libra, she's a water and earth. I mean air. I mean what's his name? ASAP Rocky, he's a Libra. Rihanna is a water sign, as I say, you know what I mean? And I stand by this, and I always say I see like they're gonna end up getting married. ASAP Rocky's in love, but when you look from an astrology point of view, ASAP Rocky and Karrueche would have been a good match for long term, because as I say, you know what I mean? Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Libra is ruled by Venus, so that's the only earth sign that would have been compatible with a Libra. So long term, ASAP Rocky and Karrueche, they would have been very compatible. You understand what I'm saying? Now Chris Brown Chris Brown is a Taurus. A Taurus, which is an earth sign, and Rihanna, which is a water sign. They would have been a long term good match. So you see the difference. That's why I try to tell you guys a lot of times. A lot of people come into people's lives for a reason and a season, and sometimes people cross lives. You look at Nicki Minaj and her husband now, Petty. They're two fire signs now. All the time she was with Safari. Safari is a water sign. Water and fire, they're not gonna get along. So they will always have problems now. You see she and Petty, the two fire, they will be around for a while. You look at Safari and Erica. They are two water signs. She a Scorpio, he's a Cancer. They were destined to come together. A lot of people doesn't be paying attention, but Safari, as I told you, he's the problem. He loved drama, chaos. You find other Cancers, they love that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying now? And he's still not mature enough, so you will have problems. I talk about that in a video with Erica and Safari. You understand? You guys can click down on that video also too. And Chris Brown and Karrueche, as I say, I don't see them long term. I see that they're just testing the waters, but they look good together. But as I say, with Chris Brown, and I see have some inner work he needs to take care of. He need to take his health, and do some yoga, learn to do some yoga, spend more time in nature, and watch out for his emotions. Also too, that with Chris Brown, I just want to say quick. See, you guys see, it had a lady that was accusing him of things. As I said, when I look at that, that's a complete shakedown. I don't see anything coming out of that. Definitely that was a shakedown. So I don't see anything happen to that. That they said they was gonna investigate. So when I'm looking at that, no. My man, he have to watch himself. As I say, he had that monkey on his back. So Chris Brown always have to have people around him, people to watch his back, make sure and have cameras, make sure he have to be extra careful, because as I say, he always going to be a target. I see more problems in the future. that he have to be careful when coming to the ladies. Make sure you have extra witnesses around. Make sure you have cameras around. That he cannot go talking to any woman by himself like that unless he naturally dating that person. So he have to watch himself, get himself together. See, he have some spiritual work to go, some inner work to be done. But other than that, we wish him all the best. I say one of the most talented dudes out there. Straight up, hands down. Give credit where credit is due. And I say I wish him all the best, and I hope that he pay attention to his surroundings. Make sure and have extra eyes. Do not be alone by himself, because as I say, I see a lot of people still out to get him, and he have to clean up himself spiritually, and he have some inner work to be done. But other than that, we wish Chris Brown and Karrueche all the best. We want to see young love. We want to see them happiness, as I say, you know. But long term, no. Short term, yes. But as I say, he have some inner work to be done, and until he mature enough to do those inner work, he'll be much bigger than what Spatty is. He should have been bigger, way bigger than what Spatty is. As I say, you know, one of the most talented young guys out there still. So more power to them, and we wish them all the best. So please like, subscribe, share, and thank you for all the new subscribers, and you guys will be hearing more from me. Please don't forget to click on the blog below, and book your readings. Any you guys want to know anything going on, book your reading. I don't do any free readings, anything like that. As I say, you know, book your reading. You want to know anything that ahead, and look out for all my you see all my predictions been coming true. All right, peace, love, and blessing. Bye.